And now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Oh, yes, the crowd goes wild. Hi. And hey, that worked great, Steve. I think that was the best opening we've ever had.
It only took us 53 shows to figure it out.
It only took us 53 weeks to get it right. So, and when that happens, I get to see for the entire monologue on my 55-inch screen, our guest look disappointed in me. So great. So, by the way, and welcome everybody. Hi, and Joni's here this week is nice, and Judy's here, and Lynn, and so many people. It's so nice to see you. And I was kidding a little bit at the top. What? Okay.
Carry on. You're doing great.
Whoever you like. So anyway, I was joking a little bit at the top. My daughter's about to finish school. We go pick her up tomorrow. The meal plan in the dorm was $1,400 a semester, and IU uses what they call iBucks for food. They get 700 iBucks a semester, and each iBuck is $2. And on the last few days of school, you can buy a bunch of things with all your leftover iBucks. She has enough for a Kia. So that's a lot.
I don't
actually
you take the phone and you do it.
Hang on, a couple folks are talking to each other. Hey, everybody's talking to each other.
We got some new people in the show that, if it was funny, they wouldn't be talking.
That's not.
Okay.
They don't know we can hear them.
By the way, actually, if you, boy, this one's starting good, Rocky. Thanks for being here. So actually, you have to buy food with your leftover iBucks. So she's doing something great. She is donating all of the extra food to the local food bank. Isn't that great? She's donating all. So her donation alone means that every kid in Bloomington will get 3 meals a day for the entire summer.
Oh, that's great.
I'm just saying she is ate out all semester and not spent any of my money that she spent. Okay, great. Well, let's start the jokes. Here's the first one. So the U.S. birth rate dropped by more than 6% during the last quarter of 2020, killing the assumption there would be a pandemic baby boom. Did y'all know that? It dropped by 6%. So there is truth in the old saying, presence makes the penis go softer.
Thanks, Brad.
Watch it on
I worked hard on that one. Okay. Come on. Well, at least your faces look like you care. But by the way, Bill and Melinda Gates are divorcing, and no story has captivated this country this much since the last time Corey Feldman released an album. I think the collective response from the entire world was, okay, that's fine. I mean, there hasn't been a divorce this boring since Al Gore and Tipper just forgot they were married. Yeah.
No.
But, the couple has already worked out the money. They will both be really, 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 really rich. So that's how they worked out the money. The only thing left to figure out, by the way, is how to split up the custody of all of us vaccinated folks. So, will Melinda follow Pfizer and Bill will follow Moderna? I don't know. Except for Steve, no one wants to follow the Johnson & Johnson people. So that's good. No one wants to do that. They're lepers. Anyway. I'm going to skip the next joke because I don't have any faith in it. Bye. Hey!
Come on, do it.
I just threw it away. It's too late.
Oh, okay.
By the way, my life is complete. How about everybody else? Broadway will be back September 14th in New York City. Come on. That is worth everything. That means full theaters and jazz hands everywhere. So the box office opens today if you want to get tickets to whatever is available. They actually don't know if vaccinations will be required to see a show, except if you want to see Hamilton, where you have to get your shot. Okay, not a lot of Broadway fans here.
I'm pretending to get that one.
Hey. You didn't get that one?
I haven't seen Hamilton.
Oh my God! Who hasn't? Who else hasn't seen Hamilton? Where's the
can't-
non-Hamilton?
I haven't.
Not one person has seen that. Okay.
Aren't you going to ask for a show of jazz hands who hasn't?
Yeah, people don't even know what jazz hands is. Oh man, am I just a theater thespian nerd from hell?
Yep.
Hey, by the way, Donald Trump tried to pull a fast one and create a new Twitter account at DJT Desk, and it lasted 6 hours before it was banned. 6 hours. The first mistake was his first tweet said, "Not Donald J. Trump tweeting." So that was his first one. And then it went on to say, "I'm also not the real president." So then he lost it. So that joke was middling at best. Hey, let's go on to whoever's talking. I love you. It's Judith. Judith has something to say. Hi, Judith. And in movie news, Nicole Kidman is shooting the biopic Being the Ricardos, and she will play Lucy Ball. Who's seen this? That she'll play Lucy Ball. Donna has seen that. Ricky will be played by Javier Bardem. Is that how you say that? Javier Bardem. And that's because they want to add a nice layer of creepy to the script. Lucy, flip this coin. We'll see if you're in the show or you die. Okay.
I want to be Fred Mertz
Or be Fred Mertz.
or Ethel.
Or Ethel. Yeah, Javier Bardem would be the greatest Ethel ever. He would gain the 20 pounds. So, by the way, the biggest obstacle will be that both Nicole Kidman and Javier are 5'11" each, and they are much taller than Lucy or even Desi Arnaz was. So to compensate for the height discrepancy, little Ricky will be played by Tom Cruise on a box. Because he's short. Oh, heavens. All right, Rocky, I've only got 30 minutes more of these.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, hey. People, you don't get to be
Hey,
mad
Louis
about that.
Anderson could play Ethel because he plays the mom in that one show, right?
Dude, that would be a good idea.
That actually.
God, and that would be a hit. I think then we need to talk to Louis. Talk to Louis about that. So, all right. Next. Hey, and Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un of North Korea took time out from eating all the food in his country to threaten the Biden administration. So the head of the North Korean Foreign Ministry, Kwang Jong-gun, who refuses to eat until he finds out if the statement he made was correct, said that if the U.S. continues to pursue its hostile policies, they will face a grave situation. He called President Biden's recent statement that he would use diplomacy and stern deterrence to stop North Korea's nuclear program a big blunder. Now, the Biden White House has been reviewing the policies for dealing with most foreign governments to see how they need to be changed and updated. They have decided to change Trump's policy on North Korea, which was shove your nose up his butt and pucker. See, that joke was funny, except it was 4 times longer than it needed to be. That was very wordy. Okay. This one is much shorter.
On a box.
I'm standing on a box. Okay. You know, that just killed the whole show right there.
Yeah, that was me. That's my fault.
Oh, no, that's
Steve?
not what did it.
That's not what did it. The entire first part of that joke did it. Okay, here we go.
Who hasn't
By
actually
the way,
started?
Rocky Laporte's coming up later. He's a real comedian.
I don't.
He's had a career. By the way, Rocky, I want to stop and say this. I was going to say this later. You only open mic'd one day, didn't you? That was your entire open mic experience. You were a professional comedian after the first show. Isn't that true?
Yeah, things went pretty good, pretty fast, you know.
Wow.
You're so humble, aren't you? You're just so humble. Okay. By the way, cool tech news. In cool tech news, Tesla cars come with dog mode. Who's seen this? Dog. Alice, you should see that. You're in tech. Meaning that a large display saying my owner will be back soon and the heat or air is on at 70 degrees in here shows in the car when the dog's in the car. They are also toying with a cat mode, which is a sign that says, What are you looking at, ass hat?
Okay.
You know, Brad, that could be the punchline of any of those jokes.
The punchline of every joke I wrote, right there. Okay, now this is the last joke, and I'm going to apologize. That should have been the last joke, but I've always got to drag it right to hell before we go. So the sad news of the week: actress Billie Hayes has died at the age of 96. Anybody know who that is? You will know when I tell you.
Take it down. Take it down.
The what? Oh, nope, that's just somebody talking.
Down. Above recording. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Got him. I got him. Muted. Carry on.
Hey, let's go back to the sad news of the week. This show. Sad news of the week. Actress Billie Hayes has died at the age of 96. She was best known for playing Pooh on the H.R. Puffin Stuff series from 1969 to 1970, then reprising her role on Lidville, the Banana Splits, and the Paul Lynde Halloween special, and everywhere that made my childhood amazing, and all other kids nicknamed me Weirdo Pants as a child. If you are not familiar with H.R. Puffin Stuff, the plot centered around Witchy Pooh constantly trying to steal a magic flute from little Jimmy. In today's world, we call that an afternoon with Josh Duggar.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Josh Duggar. Okay, that's what it is. He's an asshat. That's what we're saying right there. By the way, though, Josh calls it hide the magic flute.
Oh.
Thanks, Brad. Both my parents are here.
Well, Steve, you'll notice my parents stopped coming a long time ago.
Notice that. I'm glad you noticed that.
Well, and also, Steve, you'll notice it's nice they're here that your dad was smart enough not to come till I was done. Which I'm done. Are we all ready for the show?
Hey, Brad!